Heyo, it's me, Brian. We're here at the renowned hospital, right, in Reno. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong end of the camera. See, look over there. The snow in the mountains. And then over there, here's that big ass mountain. But anyways, we're here because Treasa had to come back in and they have to replace the artificial hip thing that they put in her in the first place. You know, the ball in the socket thing. You know, they take out your attach the ball or the socket to your hip. You know, cut the chunk out, put it in there, screw it all in, and then they attach. Then they cut out the top of your hip bone where it's bad. You know, the ball part, right? And then they insert a rod down in the ball part. You know what I'm saying, with the ball on it, right? And then it's supposed to attach to the hip. Yeah, I can't look on my phone because I'm 3 stories up. Right, so I can't sit it down because if it falls off there, I'm screwed. And I already lost one phone here in Reno, and I'm not losing another. I lost it right here at this place. But anyways, apparently, what has happened is that somehow she has dislocated it 3 times just on the way home. Well, twice just on the way home, right, from here. And then the third time, right, let's see. Now the third time she did it was at home. Right, she was sliding off the bed because she had to get to the little potty thing they gave her, right? You know what I'm saying? And it popped out, boom, and that's why we ended up here. So they had, taken the EMTs. It was like 10:39. EMTs came, right? The 2 different ones, Nye County and the local guys, right? And they couldn't do anything. All they could do was load the Nye County EMTs. They loaded her up on the gurney and they took her over to the airport, little airport strip at Hadley, right? They put her in a helicopter and they brought her here. Me, right, and the truck, right, we took off with the house at like 11:30, right, night before last, right, and I drove. I didn't get here till like 4:20, 4:30. Yeah, I smoked me when I got here, right, and I've been here ever since. I slept in the truck last night up here in the park garage because they kicked me out of the hospital at 8 o'clock. Yeah. And the medical service in Nevada seems to be rather poor, right? I mean, there's a lot of people here, this hospital's full of all kinds, and like one of the doctors that I talked to, right? Because you guys know me, I wander all over the place. Right? One of the doctors I stopped to talk to, he told me that about 44% of the people that are in this hospital right now are unvaccinated COVID-19 patients. Right? I mean, that tells the story right there. Whether you get the shot or not, you know what I'm saying, you are still, right? The odds of you getting it are still rather high, and it's not going to go down for at least another couple, 2, 3 years. Right? People, it's important. You know what I'm saying? Right? If you're not going to get the shot, you know what I'm saying, then wear your mask. When you don't have to when you're the only person around. Come on. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going to go in a public building or if you're just going to be out in public anywhere, you know what I'm saying? Right? Anyways. Right. So right now it's about 10:30 in the morning, 10 o'clock, somewhere around there. Right? And Treasa's up there in the room right now. I came out here to smoke the last little bit of what I had. Right? And the doctor just came and talked to us and said she's on the schedule for surgery today. We don't know when, but it's going to be sometime today, hopefully before 5 o'clock, right? You know what I'm saying? And then maybe, right, we spend another night here. I'll sleep in the truck again, right? You know what I'm saying? And then tomorrow we can take her home, right? And strap her down to the pink spongy thing they gave her to strap her legs to, and she's just going to not have to get out of the fucking bed. Right, that's, yeah, you still got to go to the bathroom. Yeah, I know. And she hasn't eaten anything in like a day and a half because she's waiting for this stupid surgery. I'm sorry, I keep looking at the wrong end of the phone because I'm used to the other phone. Right? She hasn't eaten anything in a day and a half. I haven't eaten much, right? You know what I'm saying? We don't have much money. I still got, I got like 80, I still got like $90 left, right, in my bank account, right? The truck's about half full, right? So that's only gonna be like about $50 to fill it, right? To drive back. You know what I'm saying? There's 200 miles back to get back home, right? Through the dead of winter, right? The truck's got a good heater though. But the lifters act up really bad. Yeah, this is me just rambling. This is a blog video. Actually, just me trying to clear my brain right now, trying to figure out, if we're doing good or not. Because she's on the schedule for surgery. So that means I'm hoping she's going to be in sometime, in the next couple of hours, right? So if she's on the schedule, that means they're prepping the operating room for her, right? They're setting it all up. And the doctor that's going to do the surgery, right, he told us that he's putting in a different device. They're taking the device out. They think it's I think it's faulty. So does Treasa, right? But they're not admitting anything. You know what I'm saying, right? But they're going to take the one that's in her out, and they're going to put in another one. You know what I'm saying? That's better suited because they have to shorten her by this much in order to match with the height of the other one that they put in. Why didn't they put the same one in when they put the first one? Why did they use a different one? Why are we now going back to the same brand as the first one? Who got paid for that one? But anyways, right, so now she's gonna have a matching set of left and right, same brand, same style, same type, both adjusted to the same height, so she should be her natural self. Hopefully of about 4'8". Something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But, Treasa told me, any and all prayers are asked for and accepted. You know what I'm saying? Best of lucks and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as I finish making this video right here, I'm posting it because I'm in Reno, so it'll upload in like minutes. Right? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so mom's doing good. She's up there in Cali with Trina. You know what I'm saying? She might be coming home here next week or two. I don't know. She might be sent to Thanksgiving. They haven't made up their mind yet. But she's doing really good. Everything's good. You know what I'm saying? Everything's good. Her surgery, she's healing up real good. Because remember, she had surgery on her knee like 2 weeks ago. My life's full of adventure. You know what I'm saying? Full of adventure. You know what I'm saying? Plus, Clarice, one of the church ladies, just went by the house and let the kitties out of the trailer. Because they've been in the trailer as long as I've been up here. Right, just let them out, let them run around. I told her just leave the door open. I told her just let the door open. Right, make sure there's food and water in the bowl. Just leave them alone. They'll be all right. They know when to come in. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, okay. Right. Plus she has to lift up a 50-pound bag of pellets and put them in the stove. Right, because the last time I put bag of pellets in the stove was like 3 days ago, and it should be like really low right now. Right, but the pellet stove's turned down to like 60, so it should barely run even when it does. Right. So anyway, right, this is me, Brian. Today is Monday, October. Yeah, it was a good bomber. I got it from the dispensary. Right, this is me, Brian. Right, thanks for watching. You know what I'm saying? Keeping track. You know what I'm saying? Please like and subscribe. Share this video if you think other people should know about what some people are going through. You know what I'm saying? And how they're dealing with it. Right? You know what I'm saying? It all comes down, you know what I'm saying, to how you think. Right? And how you deal with things. Right? When the shit hits the fan. Right? You got to be calm about it. You got to be straight. You know what I'm saying? You got to have what they call serenity. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise you'll just fall apart, you know what I'm saying? And right, and me, if I go crazy, dude, shit's really gonna get bad. Thank you.